In this video, I'm going to talk about combinations and permutations. So you probably already know that combinations formula is combination of n taken k times its n factorial over k factorial times n minus k factorial, and permutation of n taken k times is n factorial over n minus k factorial, where n factorial means 1 times 2 times 3 times dot 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 times n. So the product of all consecutive numbers from 1 to n. Now the question is which one to use when. So let's think of this example. How many pairs can we make with Jim, John, and Mary? And because I chose just 3 people and pairs means 2, I can write all of them out. So I can say Jim and John, it's one pair. John and Mary, it's another pair. And Jim and Mary, it's another pair. So if I chose John first and Jim second, I would still have the same pair, Jim, John. So order doesn't matter. So we have 3 pairs. Order doesn't matter. And this happens usually This happens usually with people. So whenever order doesn't matter, we have to use combinations. So in this case, it would have been combination of 3 taken 2 times. There are 3 people and we wanted to make groups of 2. So it's going to be 3 factorial over 2 factorial times 3 minus 2 factorial, which means 3 factorial over 2 factorial times 1 factorial. 3 factorial can be written 2 factorial times 3 over 2 factorial. 1 factorial is 1. These two cancel and we get 3, which we got before. Now let's take a look at an example in the other case for permutations. So let's discuss this. How many 2-digit numbers can we make with 1, 2, and 3? And again, I chose a small number so that we can illustrate it easily. So we can do 1, 2, like 12, but we can do 21. We can do 1, 3, but we can do 31. We can do 2, 3, and we can do 32. So basically, we can make 6 2-digit numbers, 6 2-digit numbers from these 3 numbers, 1, 2, and 3. So this time, order matters. Why? Because 1, 2 or 2, 1 are 2 different numbers. So order matters, and when order matters, we use permutations. Which in this case it would look like this. Permutation of 3 taken 2 times is 3 factorial over 3 minus 2 factorial, which means 3 factorial over 1 factorial, or 1 times 2 times 3 over 1, which is 6. Now I'm going to quickly show you how to calculate this with your calculator. So if you are using a TI, this is what we do. Let's say I want to find the combination of 3 taken 2 times. I'm going to put 3 first, and then I'm going to press math, and we're going to go to PRB, which stands for probability. And if you look at number 3, that's a combination. So I'm going to select 3. So basically my calculator knows that I want to do combination of 3 taken 2 times. I'm going to press 2 and press enter, and the calculator calculated what we actually found before as well. Now let me show you the permutation. So the very first thing that you want to do is you want to calculate permutation of 3 taken 2 times. You have to put your 3 first, or whatever number you want to find. And then we press math. We go to PRB with the arrows, and then we go to 2, which is our permutation. Press enter, and I want permutation of 3 taken 2 times. Enter. And this is all. I hope it helps.